Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, and today I am going to show you a really cool technique, and it's using 3D embossing folders and white ink and distress oxide inks, and the results are beautiful. So stay with me, and I'll show you how to make it. Okay. All right. These are new embossing folders by Spellbinders. And I don't just let me get the name of them. All right. This one's called Scenic Poinsettias. And this one's called Holly and Foliage. All right. So those are, and they're the large ones. All right. So here I've embossed them. You can see the 3D effect on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down right now. Well, maybe I'll cut them down after. So I'm going to use Hero Arts white pigment ink. You can use any white ink that you have. And what I'm going to do is I'm taking it with the pad. If you have a small one, you can use the small pad. And I'm just tapping. So because it's 3D, it will catch the white ink. And I'm just tapping. I'm not pressing hard, I'm just tapping it. So that it connects with the raised images. All right, it looks pretty just like that. Get my comments going here. All right, so that is the poinsettias. And then this one is the holly and foliage. So I'm just tapping. Now you can also do this with any ink. You can do it because oxide inks, of course, show on black, but you could do it with silver or gold metallic ink. It looks very pretty doing it with just tapping it. Okay, it looks really pretty just like that. But you can also do it with metallic. Here it is with gold, and here it is with silver. So I just tap them on. Now, another thing is if you do the ink directly on your folder, so if you tap your ink onto your folder on this raised part, then you're going to get a deboss look. So this is the deboss look. See that? So now there's the emboss side, and this is the deboss side. All right. So these totally could just be like this, but I'm going to step it up. So what you want to do is you want to set these aside and let them dry. So probably 45 minutes, and they should be dry. All right, so here are mine. And these are dry. I did these last night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down to the size I want on my card. And because I have a mat, I am going to cut them down to, I'm going to cut that to 3 3/4 by 4 by 5. All right, so there's that one, and then I'll do this one. So I'm going to cut it down to 3 3/4 by 5. So you get 2 cards out of that. Or you could do a 5 by 7 card, whatever you want. All right, now I'm going to take my, and I'm going to use some inks. I'm going to use Lumberjack Plaid, Lucky Clover. Now, these are the inks that I used on the card that I showed you. And over time, it went to this color. So I guess it adjusts to the black, and that was actually Lumberjack Red, and I'll show you as I do this. All right, so now I'm just going to go over top of the white, and you can see that it looks quite red when you do it, but for some reason it reacts with the ink Now, you could just do this on your black, but you do get a nicer color when you do this on with the white ink. Now, Jennifer McGuire had a guest, and she was doing something similar, but she was using embossing powder. So I'm going to have to try that next, and I'll do a video on that. So this goes on really creamy, not like it normally would. I guess it's because it's going over top of the white. So it goes really creamy, very creamy. It reminds me of lipstick. All right, so there is my poinsettia. And now I'm going to do my leaves, and I'm using Evergreen Bough. And I'm just going over top. There we go. Now I'm leaving these white. I'm getting some on the paper there. And I'm going to do my centers a yellow. Now, they didn't really show up the last time when it dried, but we'll see if this works. Okay, so there we go. There's one. So we'll let it dry and see what happens. Okay, they'll leave a message. All right, so I think that looks really pretty. All right, next. we'll do the holly. So again, I'm using evergreen bough for my holly. And it's feels like I'm applying lipstick. There we go.
Thank you.
Now I have a different color of green also, and it's called Lucky Clover. So it's just a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna add that. I probably could have used the smaller brushes. There we go. It looks so pretty. And I'm using the oxide inks. Now there's a bit of green there, but I'll just kind of go over it. There we go. Does not look pretty. Okay, now I will do those berries. I should have brought my smaller ones, but that's okay. It's very effective. There we go. Love it. So that's that one. Okay, so that was Lumberjack Plaid, and I used Lucky Clover and Evergreen Bough. All right, and then on the other one, I used Fossilized Amber for the centers of the poinsettias. I'm also using my little brushes. We have more coming, and we have more of the Hero Arts white coming as well. I sold this morning, but okay. So there it is. Love it. All right. Just gonna wipe my hands off here. Now you can dry these a bit with your heat gun and let it. So I'll just do that. Just to set it so that I can make the card. Beautiful. You could add your think of Stella, or you could add some splatters if you wanted. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I did have my little brushes. I'll be okay. Okay. Now I am going to put these onto my silver. Now I have my new glue press here, precision glue press. And I know from experience that whenever I'm dealing with 3D, I can't use, tape doesn't work very well. So I am just going to use this. So I'm putting it on a mat. And this mat is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. This isn't totally dry. There we go. All right, now I will do the other one. So with this precision glue press, they have 2 tips. They have a narrow and a wider one. This is the narrow one. There we go. Look how pretty that looks. I love it. Okay. I'm just going to get a card now. All right. Okay, and then we're going to, I don't know where my scoreboard is. All right, so now I'm going to put these onto my card. I won't be screaming anymore because my glue, I didn't put my lid on my glue. As you know, I'm known for doing that. So this will solve that problem for me. I did a little video this morning on it, so you can, of the unboxing, so you can take a look at it for the glue press. So there we go. All right. So this glue press, this is the narrow tip, but this is what makes this, is this little platform. It's a silicone platform in here, and it cuts off the air supply. So therefore, no air can get in there and clog the tip of the glue. So that's a bonus for me. All righty. So I use this basic banners and the die that goes with. Okay. And I doubled them up. So now I'm going to put some on. So I could do All Is Calm, All Is Bright, and I could do Christmas Hugs and Love. So what I did on my other one was I put it on to vellum. So here's my vellum. And I'll do this one. Okay, I'm really liking this thing. I am. So these glue presses are in pre-order. I didn't want to order until I tried it myself. So they're in pre-order. You can order them online or you can order them in the store. And they are $49.99. All right, so I'm just trimming this vellum to make a mat for my sentiment. It just kind of brightens it up there. There we go. And then I'll put that one on this side. All right. I think I might put some pop dots on that one. I don't know where my strips went. I guess I took them home. I would have rather had my foam strips. Okay, so we'll take that off. So I will try the other method, the other technique with the next week with the embossing powder. There we go. And then I'll put this one on. So I did back these with another layer so they're nice and strong. And there we go. There's our cards. So we have Christmas hugs and love, all is calm and bright. And then on this one says warm wishes and wishing peace, hope, and joy. So you can see how this just turned a little lighter as it dried. There. And this one did as well. Very pretty. So I hope you try it. I think it's lots of fun and the effect is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, it looks nice just on its own. You can do up a few cards like that and it looks very pretty as well. Okay. Tomorrow, I am going to be doing this cutesy one. Opens up like this, and then this slides. I love it. Isn't that just adorable? So I will show you tomorrow how to make that. And I think it would be cool with pictures on it. I should try a larger one. Maybe I'll do that tonight if I have time. Because tonight I am doing a handout for these cards. I'll show you the cards that I just made. I have a kit, a new kit coming out. And it's a guy card mail kit. All right. This one is Age to Perfection. And it stands up like that, opens up like this. This one is Happy You Day, and it opens like that. This one is doing the fractured card. It's your day. This one is a faux step card, man of the moment. This one says time for cake, folds like that, and then stands up like that. This one says what happens in the garage stays in the garage. Happy birthday. Very cute. This one has a little soccer ball punched out, so it's 3D. This one has the pop-up front. You're not old, you're classic. And then this one is age is just a number. And you put your sentiment there. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. All right, so this kit will be ready, should be ready tomorrow. I'll do the handout tonight, and it should be ready tomorrow. Okay, all right. I will put a separate one with the price, etc. And then you can just let me know if you want one of the kits. Okay, all right. So I hope you try this. I think it looks very, very pretty. Lots of fun to do. And you could try it without the whiting and see what happens. All right. Okay. And then if you are interested in the glue press, I'm taking pre-orders. So you can either pre-order online or you can just let me know and I'll put your name down. All right. All right. So we're good to go. Have a great day, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.